I was recently reading about the churches in Japan, and some of them are teaching the warrior philosophy of Bushido alongside Christianity, which I found really interesting. So it's clear that the teachings of Christ may furnish the spirit and the motivation, whilst the powerful philosophy of Bushido furnishes the method. And I can see why this is such an effective way to bring about a better outcome. Because personally, I have met Muslims, Christians and Buddhists that really embody their religion. They really embody the values that they have within their own scripture. And one of my early Thai boxing instructors, a native Thai man who fought for many years in Thailand before moving to the UK, he was a Muslim. And he was one of the most inspiring men I've met on and in the ring and out the ring because of his religion and because he embodied that faith. However, I've also met Christians, Muslims and Buddhists that do not embody their faith, that do not embody the values. And outside the rituals of their religion, it's not a heartfelt expression in every area of their life. So what I like about Stoicism, the ancient Greco-Roman philosophy, and Bushido, is that they actually do demand more of you. I believe that. And if someone says that I follow Stoic philosophy, I'm a Stoic, or I follow the way of Bushido, straight away, particularly around the martial arts community, they're going to expect a lot more of that man because they understand that it's quite a robust, uncompromising philosophy that you're either embodying it or you're not. You're either a Stoic or you're not. You're either following Bushido or you're not. There's no halfway measures there. So it's quite uncompromising. And that itself actually is good because it actually makes you follow the values and the principles of those philosophies. So for instance, a man within the martial arts community that says he is a follower of Bushido, he adheres to its code, would be expected to be a man of courage, integrity, compassion, justice. That would be expected of him, just as a norm. And those philosophies, they demand a level of emotional maturity and control on a certain level. And you soon get called out if you behave in the opposite way to what's expected within those philosophies. And I don't believe religion does this nearly enough. And reasons to hate, be cruel, dominate and control, they can be found in any scripture. If you're looking for it, if you really want to find it, interpret it in that way, you will find it because it's going on in your own mind and in your own heart. And there's always a passage or sentences that can be misinterpreted in alignment with your own ego because you're filtering out any truth and you're just looking for things that just suit your frame of mind at that time. And I do believe if the prophets Jesus and Muhammad came back tomorrow, they would disown a large, huge number of their followers. And I think this is true of the Buddha too. So it's tough if philosophies like Stoicism and Bushido can hold their followers to a higher account, then maybe the religion should do that as well. Going to church on a Sunday does not make you a Christian. No matter how many times you pray during the day, if your behaviour is incongruent with your faith, then it's just mechanical nonsense. After all, those that dabble at such things will only taint the other followers within that faith. So it's not the non-followers, the ones without faith, that taint religions. It's the actual ones within the religions that taint the faith. And it is them that degrade and insult them because they won't embody them. So going back to Japan, I really understand why they're teaching Bushido alongside Christianity. I'd like to know more about that, why they've found the need to do that. Because clearly, on some level, they've seen that people are not embodying the faith. They need what philosophy actually translates as, which is a guiding principle of behaviour. So maybe the religions could do that more and make sure that people are more congruent in their behaviour. And boy, do we need it at the moment with the declining moral values now, moral degradation taking place. We certainly need it. So I think men, religion and philosophy will all have to raise their game just to counter the decline of values we've got going on all around us.